My name is Joseph McDaniel, and I'm an Arizona bankruptcy attorney, and since 2005, like all other bankruptcy attorneys, I get to tell you that I'm a debt relief agency, and I help people file bankruptcy, and I also help businesses file bankruptcy. Today's question: what's a good result in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? Well, that depends. Generally, what I want to see in a case is one in which the debtor, the bankrupt in the old days, passes the means test, or is an exception to the means test, and gets to get rid of all the debt and gets to keep all the assets. Pretty simple, except that everybody is different. Everybody has a different matrix of assets, liabilities, income, and personal preferences. And some people really need to wait to file until an insider preference falls off or the tax refund comes in. Some people don't care about optimizing a result. They just want to file now, regardless of the precise outcome. That's okay. But my experience is that if somebody pushes me to file a bankruptcy for them right now, regardless of the consequences, because they want emotional relief now, they still don't like the outcome of the case, because they wanted the whole thing to be over, you know? So I prefer trying to get as close as I can to a good result, since I know that emotions shift in fairly predictable ways before, during, and after a bankruptcy filing. The other element I hope we can achieve in a bankruptcy case, which I have the least control over, is getting a debtor who becomes clean of all debt, who then has more dough than he needs to live on a day-to-day basis, who is now able to contribute to some sort of retirement vehicle, so that someday they'll have the one-in-each-hand margarita experience on white sands with the waves rolling in after retiring. Now, that's just me and my preference. The client is the dog, and I'm just the tail, you know? So if a client really, really, really wants to stay in a house that's $400,000 upside down, and really, really, really wants to keep paying on a car that's way too much car, or just way too underwater, the client is right and I'm wrong. Because life is short and you have to take happiness where you find it. Eat dessert first. Some people love their houses so very much, or their cars, that they'll cling to them under any and all economic circumstances, even when it's an incredibly bad idea. But after all, who am I to stand in the way of love? Thank you very much.